It is now time to talk about what is going on in our West Bloomfield community. With our community leader joining us now to give us an update on West Bloomfield is the Township Supervisor for West Bloomfield, Steve Kaplan. Steve, thanks so much for joining us again this morning.
Good morning, Maddie. Are you staying warm and safe?
Yes, I am. I was enjoying the warm weather yesterday, but it's a little bit colder this morning, so I'm dealing with it.
Good.
Steve, could you start off with giving us a little bit of an overview about the Planning Commission meeting that happened last night, some of the topics that maybe they went over, and any updates that you have in Town Hall?
Sure. Well, the Henry Ford Hospital issue, I think, was discussed briefly, but there's a behavioral medical building, health building that will be constructed on the Henry Ford premises. And much interest has been generated regarding that building because of trees that are going to be removed. The Planning Commission, as you know, is separate from the Township Board, and the Planning Commission has exclusive jurisdiction over approving or not approving that project as long as it's in the proper setting. So in terms of planning, tune in. The meeting is on archives, probably available tomorrow, and the Planning Commission meetings are always interesting. It's a good way for a new resident to learn about the township.
And Steve, with the warmer weather hopefully coming soon, if you've been out on the roads, you can tell that they're a little bit bumpy. They're a little bit bumpy. So Steve, would you just give us an update on the roads here in West Bloomfield and what you guys at Town Hall are doing to make sure that it is safe to drive for all of our residents here in West Bloomfield?
Well, township government, as you know, differs from city government in that cities own all public roads within their jurisdiction other than a state road like Telegraph Road. In a township, the roads are governed and owned and controlled and paved and maintained by the Oakland County Road Commission. Assuming that you're a resident or a business owner or an employee or even a visitor to West Bloomfield and you notice a pothole of some size, you can call Town Hall, call the supervisor's office at 409-1581. We then will contact the Road Commission, and the Road Commission in Oakland County has been extremely responsive in terms of filling in these potholes, which we know can create carnage for our vehicles, damage to the undercarriage, to the tires, and to the wheels. So we're impressed with the Oakland County Road Commission, where we fortunately have a good rapport with them, and they do respond to us, and that's important to our residents.
And Steve, with the potholes that are on the public roads, obviously the city takes care of those, but also if a resident has a pothole or maybe a couple potholes that would be in their neighborhood, how would they go about contacting someone to make sure that those get taken care of?
Sure, same process. You can call the Road Commission directly, but you might be placed on hold for 10 or 15 minutes. We converse from my office, supervisor's office, with the Road Commission several times per day. So just call Town Hall, ask for the supervisor's office, and we will be pleased to take a report on your pothole. And generally it will be repaired within 2 to 4 days. Now, I heard about a pothole that was so immense in another city that a missing persons report was filed, and they were concerned that maybe the person had fallen into the pothole.
Oh, well, we hope that that doesn't happen around here in West Bloomfield. Steve, also at Town Hall, you guys are giving away free masks there. Can you tell us a little bit about the type of masks that you guys have at Town Hall, and if a member in West Bloomfield wants to go pick up a mask, how they can go and do that?
Well, credit here belongs to the Oakland County government, probably the Public Health Department and the County Executive's Office, and to the Parks Commission. And we have secured, thanks to the Parks Commission, thousands of free masks. Now, this is a top-level FFP2 mask. You're not going to find a better one, and no charge at all. If you visit Town Hall, just ask one of our employees for a free mask, and we'll provide you with several for you and your family members. But since most of the residents in West Bloomfield are wearing face coverings, at least when they're away from their home, this is a nice benefit for them, and there's no charge, of course.
And Steve, for those who might not be familiar, can you give us a little bit of an update on the mask mandate that is at Town Hall? Are people required or encouraged to wear masks there?
Our internal rules are that anyone in the building, in any of the public buildings, must wear face covering. The one exception is if you have an internal window office where you are a distance from anybody else. But of course, if anyone walks into your office, you need to wear the face covering. Now, some people think this is excessive, that the virus is pretty much, it's diminishing and it's no longer as volatile and pernicious as it was. But fact is, we know the face mask, the face covering is the best way when you're around other people to avoid contracting the coronavirus. We might reconsider this issue, Maddie, on March 1 because the county, as of February 28th, no longer is requiring face masks to be worn in public schools. So we'll review this to determine whether our employees, as well as visitors to any of our public buildings, must wear face coverings.
And Steve, as we wrap up here, do you have any more updates at Town Hall, either with those roads and potholes or anything else that you guys have going on within the building?
We're pleased that we're able to provide full services. We've been able to do this throughout the coronavirus pandemic, and we remain open, Maddie, 8 until 4:30, no lunch break, 5 days per week.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate you joining us again, Steve.
All right, thanks for inviting me. Have a great week.
You too, Steve.